and so much more. Download the app.
Hello.
Here we go then, live from San Siro. Scudetto hopefuls against Scudetto.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to your watch along of.
Thank you, James. Good evening, everyone. Derby day in
In
Milan.
Inter Milan versus AC Milan. Hopefully it's a good game. For now, for sake, as you can see on my shirt, we need Inter Milan to win.
They've suffered in tandem for much of the past decade.
So hopefully the win happens and hopefully it'll be an entertaining game.
To this great city. Last season's top two, and they are both major contenders.
Just got to play well, just got to play with passion. Hopefully it's a good game.
Davide Calabria leads out the Rossoneri. The Milan skipper.
Let's go with the lineup for AC Milan. You are. Oh my god, why does they keep us off a very hard name? Oh, this is going to be fun. Sorry about any butcher of names. Tata Rusanu, Calabria, Kier, Tamore, Balotore, Kessia, Tenali, Kunnik, Diaz, Liao, and Ibrahimovic. Thanks for once, I've actually done something right. Then the Inter team: Handanovic, Skriniar, De Vrij, Bastoni, Matteo Damian, Barella, Brozovic, Karanoglu, Perisic, Lautaro Martinez, and Edin Dzeko. Yep. And that's your team for AC Milan, Inter Milan against AC Milan. There you go. Let's have some fun. Let's have a good game. I've already done that.
Relenting desire to outdo each other, to be Milan's top dog. Simone Inzaghi experiencing the Milan derby for the first time this evening.
So now we're just waiting now. And who's captain in the team today? Yeah, let's find out.
Choreography really has been wonderful at San Siro this evening. Let's hope the football is too. We've certainly got all the ingredients for a fantastic game this evening. Calabria, the first to arrive of the two.
Calabria's captain, and the other captain is Handanovic.
It's Samir Handanovic who wears the armband for Inter. Recently made his 400th appearance for the club. Confirmation of all the officials. Massimiliano Irati, you'll notice there, is in charge of VAR this evening. Well, there are 5 changes to the Milan side that began the midweek draw with Porto. Romagnoli has a groin injury. Theo Hernandez is suspended. Benacer, Salamakers and Giroud all moved to the bench.
Rats, Gavin Rats.
And Zlatan Ibrahimovic,
Oh, Tamore.
6 Serie appearances against Inter. Davide Calabria, the captain, has fit despite going off at half-time against Porto following a clash.
Then there's Simone Inzaghi.
The Inter side that many expected. 2 changes from the win at Sheriff in the Champions League. Perisic replaces Dimarco on the left. Hakan Çalhanoğlu faces his former club for the first time since swapping Milan for Inter this summer. Nicolo Barella maintains his record of starting every game this season. The Italian.
That's why I hardly play on that game a lot anymore.
26 this week. Sadly lost this week. Stefano Pioli title favourites. Inzaghi's first Milan derby. As I mentioned, says he's seen described as the right belief in his players' eyes. Well, there's a fixture that is drenched in history and drenched in tradition. They are two of Italy's biggest and best. A city rivalry that generates global interest. The eyes of the world watching. A capacity crowd inside a fervent San Siro, and we are ready to go. This Milan's best ever start to a Serie A season. Milanisti are dreaming of a first Scudetto since 2011. Of course, Inter know all about such a long wait and how it feels to end it. Champions for the first time in just over a decade. They know that Milan don their city rivals are one of the greatest threats to a successful defence of that title.
Oh, this is going to be epic, one of the most historical fixtures. And one of
Here we
the
go.
Always look forward to a Milan derby. I'm looking forward to the quality of player on show.
The involvement here from Kessi. Back to Davide Calabria and now Simon Kjaer. Tomori, who's been left out of the latest England squad. I have to say that was a surprise to me personally when you look at some of the names ahead of him. Tonali, who has been called up, by the way, to the Italy squad. Raheem Diaz, whose creativity will be very important for the Rossoneri this evening. Work back here by Inter, and it's Edin Dzeko.
I think tactically for Milan, they've got to make sure that midfield is stiffened up with Kessi and Tonali going to play in there, which is going to be the player that drops back in to try and match Inter's numbers with their three in midfield of Calhanoglu, Brozovic and Barella, who's in fantastic form.
And here he comes now, the man who signed a new deal this week, Barella with the cross. The header clear was by Mikaya Tomori. Damian forward here to take the throw in for Inter. I should point out with the chance here to go 2 points clear at the top following Napoli's draw with Verona live on BT Sport earlier this evening. It's only the 12th game of the league season for both these clubs, but a win for Milan.
Oh, here comes AC. Here comes AC Milan.
And a chance here now.
Ooh.
It's played in towards Ibrahimovic and cleared by Stefan De Vrij. A bit sloppy that from Inter.
It was a little bit sloppy, but Milan on the front foot, just winning a 50-50 in midfield and immediately broke away down their right-hand side. They had numbers in the box. In the end, the cross.
No rules, remember.
Pause. Zlatan was waiting.
Kessi. Rafael Leao with Balotore outside of him. Big responsibility on Balotore with Theo Hernandez out. Krunic looking for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and they'll take the corner.
Well, correct work there from Leao. Barella wasn't playing. That faced him up 1v1. He drifted past him with great balance, got away. Milan forced an early corner. What an atmosphere in San Siro.
Fantastic. An atmosphere to match the significance of this fixture. Sandro Tonali will take it here for the Rossoneri. They've got plenty forwards.
Me, Jugo. No thanks.
By Damian.
Shame he couldn't take it in his stride.
Kjaer, you've got to
Me,
Jugo.
Jugo. No thanks.
For the game against Porto. Signed that new contract last week as well till 2024. Simon Kjaer, well-earned new contract, you'd have to say. Rafael Leao. Drifting inside, but losing possession.
No, I'm not.
Barella. Inter raiding forward with Calhanoglu.
Wow.
Dzeko's peeled off to the left.
Oh, good shot. No.
Tomori
Oh.
for Lautaro Martinez.
Oh.
Early on, completely empty.
That's funny.
Tried to break away, and Leao gave a ball away, was robbed in midfield, and all of a sudden, Inter away, well behind Kessie and Tonali.
Martinez. Damian to his right. Dzeko waiting, loitering towards the edge of the box. Barella. Skriniar. Bastoni. Movement here from Brozovic. I said that, of course, if Milan were to win this, they'd go 10 points above Inter. You look at the reverse scenario, and then a Nerazzurri victory would reduce the gap to 4 points. Just really does underline, emphasise just how big this is tonight, even though it's only the 12th game of the season.
It's absolutely huge, Adam. And it's a test of the mental strength of both players, because at the same time, you don't want to lose this fixture.
Come on. Come on, hopefully this will be a good game.
Kier. Up towards Ibrahimovic.
Come on, Inter.
Knocks it down towards Rafael Leao. Brozovic.
Come on, Inter.
Made one and scored one against Sheriff in the Champions League in the week. Marcelo Brozovic. Still no real sign of him signing a new deal, by the way. His current one is...
Come on, Dzeko. Show us what you're made of.
Same with Kessie.
Ibrahimovic.
Milan midfield this evening. Barella.
When you talk mental
Don't make me
strength,
laugh. Don't make me laugh.
we've got tonight, former Milan player.
Says he will celebrate if he scores.
I don't.
Perisic with the flick on, and Tomori was there for Milan.
This is the type of fixture.
Come on, Milan. Come on in. Come on in. To Milan.
Footballers around the world. I was playing with Sunderland at the time.
Come on, crucify Ibrahimovic and show him why he's shite.
0.
Come on, Dzeko. Show him why you're better than Ibra.
Milan versus Inter, Champions League semi-final. And San Siro blew me away. The atmosphere was incredible.
Come on, Dzeko. Come on, Dzeko.
Kessie. Think of some of the names that have played in this fixture over the years. We have plenty of potential match winners out there tonight as well. Tonali plays it forward. Kessie. Ibrahimovic. Calabria. With every right to expect goals here tonight going into this weekend. These were the two top scoring sides.
What?
In Serie A, Inter with 28 goals, Milan with 25.
Well done. Well done to them because they had. Yep, they won 3-2.
Kier. Calabria. Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, so nobody will be wanting to get them.
Precisely to Krunic. Calabria.
You would imagine as well, Zlatan will want to make his mark in this fixture, having played for both clubs.
No, I would want Chesterfield to get them because it might actually win.
Nice flick to Dzeko. Lautaro Martinez to his left.
Oh, Dzeko, why are you doing shit bad like that?
Well, I'm not sure that pass was on there from Dzeko.
Oh, Kessie's played in
Penalty.
into a bit of trouble here.
It's a penalty. It's a penalty to Inter. 8 minutes in, the penalty to Inter.
And straight away, the referee, Daniele Doveri, has pointed to the spot. It's a huge call. 8 minutes into the derby.
It's a massive call. Kessie gets robbed. There's a couple of players left and right of him. And it is a penalty. He catches
Yeah,
on the back of the car.
Wow. Kessie. Wow. Kessie, what were you doing?
In his peripheral vision, he's got Edin Dzeko to his right-hand side. I don't think he sees Channel and he's trying to take care of the ball there, Kessie. You can see with the
Base.
there, he just catches
Wow.
him.
He is mad.
On the top of the calf. Brave from the referee.
Kessie is done the most stupidest thing you could ever do with. He's done the most stupidest thing. He had the ball and he decided to go backwards towards his own goal and he managed to foul the player in the box.
He's had a big influence on the game.
It's a stupid thing he's done. Oh, they're checking VAR for a possible foul.
And I think he's going to be the man to take it, Adam.
Looks
Oh, Çalhanoğlu is taking it.
Wow.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Or how I'll call him Hakan.
This is pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, so it sounds like he's going to get given from right old stick if it goes in. He's getting right old stick. It'll go straight down the middle and it literally will absolutely bang it straight down the middle, I think.
What a script already that's being written in this derby. An early penalty won by the man who left Milan over the summer to join Inter, to join that man's Inter. So tense at San Siro.
It's taking that long to make the decision if it is a penalty or not. Yep, now they've given it.
Well, it's not a clear and obvious mistake. It depends on how you see it, but I think the referee, in my opinion, has got it right. Now, this is a test.
In goal for Milan. Hakan Çalhanoğlu to take the penalty for Inter.
Oh, what makes it even better is he's doing it in front of the Milan fans in San Siro.
Huge pressure on the former Milan player's shoulders here. Can he handle it? Can he put Inter in front?
They're quite high up in the San Siro. Oh, straight down the middle, 1-0.
It's Hakan Çalhanoğlu for Inter in the derby.
Yeah, I was correct about it.
Well, it's a huge
Yeah, but I was spot on when I said he would go straight down the middle.
exactly what they need. And that takes a lot of bottle. He's a brave man.
Yep,
Stepping up.
he's basically gone and been one of those players. He's basically gone and done the ears to the AC Milan fans.
Kessie got himself in a world of trouble. He took too many touches. He was a little bit sloppy. But you have to credit Edin Dzeko and Çalhanoğlu closing him down inside the 18-yard box. And the penalty's a good one. Straight through
Yep.
the middle. It's the right thing to do under pressure.
Emmanuel Adebayor.
Trumped it. 1-0 Inter.
He took the goalkeeper out
Here
of the
we-
equation. Goalkeeper
Not a happy
always
keeper.
diving left or right. Goalkeeper very rarely would stand still in that situation.
What a start to the derby. He was saying this week about, of course, the fact that he was a former...
Can AC Milan come back from this? Can they show that show that they can win this game now?
Yeah, not tomorrow morning.
The home team, I think if you're on the right, I'm doing this. If you're on the left, I think you're home, and if you're right, you're away. And I think that means it's AC Milan.
Scoreline stays the same. Great start for Inter, though.
They're both wearing home.
And he didn't realise that Çalhanoğlu was to his left-hand side, as I said. It was
The one that you can tell.
his vision there, Kessie. He would have seen Dzeko, so he thought, well, I'm okay, I'll probably turn towards my left-hand side.
Yeah.
But just
The
took
one
too many touches.
I might be able to know who's home or away.
Been a feature of the game.
Yeah, because what you can tell about if they're who's at home
Closing them down.
is because there'll be more of their fans in the stadium.
Tonali. What's the reaction of Milan going to be like here?
Yeah, that's what I said.
He's made the run forward.
Yeah, and while they're at home, most of the sponsors will be of AC Milan because of the home team. So it'll be on that. Yeah, so basically be on like all like the boards around the edge of the pitch will be all their sponsors.
Straight out, Handanovic.
Might have been better off there, the out, clipping that towards Ibrahimovic at the far post.
No, it's Napoli.
Don't blame him for taking the shot on.
I'm not like not.
Damian.
It's not Nibbles.
Rafael Leao. Taken away from him with relative
Nah.
ease there by Milan Skriniar. Up towards Lautaro Martinez.
Oh,
Quite able to keep that in. The flag goes up regardless.
Remember, a couple of minutes before the penalty, just goes offside a fraction early. But Inter robbed Leao in the middle of the park, and that's where they've been good, Inter, getting bodies in that central area, putting Milan under pressure.
Remember, Milan unbeaten so far this season in Serie A. The chance to go 2 points clear at the top, but they're going to have to come from behind in the derby. Brahim Diaz. Really telegraphed that pass, and Barella moves forward here. Very well won back though, immediately by Fikayo Tomori.
Pioli won't be happy, the amount of loose balls Milan are giving away. I think he want his players to show a little bit of calmness.
Come on, Ace. Come on, AC Milan. Come on, Inter.
The game feels like it's a million miles an hour, and it flies by. Another loose ball given away.
Certainly Inter who settled the better, even if you take the goal out of the equation. That's well won back though. Rafael Leao to strike forward.
Here comes AC Milan. Oh, good shot. Good shot.
Very good save and a good strike from Leao. I thought he took the shot from a little bit further out. He had room to work it a little bit closer to goal.
Skriniar. To finish last season 12 points clear of Milan right now.
What?
It's the Rossoneri 7 points above Inter. But they're a goal down here. Do have a free kick though, the foul by Barella on Kessie, and he's in a good position this for Milan.
And this game's not staying 1-0, that's for sure. Fantastic open game of football.
This is how we like them.
Yeah, and this is a great position for Milan.
Come on, let's get some more goals in this game and make it more entertaining.
Tonali will probably whip this in towards the penalty spot.
I remember when he used to. Oh.
Expect Handanovic to make that save from there.
I remember when they used to do that on some FIFAs. You can actually do that.
Just Barella in the wall. He's the Inter skipper.
Here comes Milan. Ball in the box. And it's header. It's 1-1. There we go. 1-1. And it is. And it is. I'm going to be happy because it's for Kyle Tomori. Come on. I love the guy. Ex-Chelsea, always will be a boy. Always a boy when he's not with us. Always will be. Yeah, but Chelsea will always be in his hearts because he's got most of his friends are still there. So still be in his heart, but will be doing well. And the header's well taken. Yeah, he literally, wow, he didn't even get a touch onto it. He didn't even get a touch onto it. It's an own goal. De Vrij headed it in his own net. Own goal. Own goal.
Good free kick in from Tonali, just drifted in towards the penalty spot.
Nah.
But even so, Tomori's been on fire. Why not celebrate it? Feel like you've scored it. What a response from Milan.
Look at the emotion it brought out of Tomori there, that goal. But he has been credited with it officially. I suspect that will change.
Oh, absolutely.
It certainly came off De Vrij.
Yeah.
It fooled us as well.
It was the way he celebrated.
Yeah.
He's fooled everyone.
Come on, Inter.
He did that like a centre forward.
I told you this is not
It was
staying.
convincing, wasn't it?
I told you this is not staying 1-0, and it's probably not staying 1-1 either.
What fun this is already, eh? Fantastic start to this game.
Well, you're sat at home watching this. Go and get some popcorn on and just sit back and watch this, because this is epic stuff.
Tonali.
Now we're just, come on in, Jacko.
De Vrij. Milan Skriniar. Isn't it brilliant as well to...
My favourite one, Easy. She rose to the occasion, but did it in the shithouse way.
Who've suffered in tandem really over the last decade. Now, right back at the top of the Italian game. Since the start of 2020, there are no Serie A clubs who average more points than these two city rivals. It's got such a big game feel about it,
It's
hasn't it?
incredible. it's actually one of them where
What was that guy that we were watching?
all you want to do
No.
is just put your mic down and just listen and watch, as the atmosphere is unbelievable.
What fight was
The
that?
game's been incredible.
That wasn't Usman that he got told that it.
Not by Tamori. Rafael
Yeah.
Leao. Been a good reaction, you'd have to say, to that.
Oh, what? That wasn't that what? Yeah, that wasn't Usman. It was another fight because it's also yeah, because also the fighter that got told to do that, his leg was also buggered.
Ibrahimovic, Tonali, Krunic, Rafael Leao, Ibrahimovic. What
Yeah.
are they building up to here?
Yeah, it was that guy who got told to go and do the southpaw, and he never did it.
But they're zipping it about the Rossoneri.
Yeah, they got the confidence from the goal.
He never did it. But then my favourite just basically shithoused the way to keeping belt. Shithouse it. But that's what you got to do to win. What?
Could be a manager because no one in this
Rose
game
Namajunas.
has got any real control of the game.
You never heard of her.
It's been so open, hasn't it?
She beat the former champion Chinese
Open,
Zhang Weili.
lots of goals, lots of entertainment, wonderful league to watch.
Well, actually, give a lot of props. Is very good.
3 in the box for Milan. Tonali, movement from Ibrahimovic.
Come on in.
And a clear line to try.
Come on. Don't. The one that annoys me is AKA Mr. Fat Face Dipshit Darren Lambert.
Oh, he's given a free kick, the referee.
Yep.
I thought it was
Cause
a
you know a part of American Top Team is her husband, and she basically just hides behind him.
maybe just catches Darmian.
They're gonna get absolutely beaten. No, American.
Milan's
Yeah.
never starts
I'm
with
looking
Serie
forward
A
to seeing
season.
Junior Dos Santos in a wrestling ring.
As I say, points-wise, their best ever, but this arguably
And then-
their
and then-
toughest test yet, a meeting with the
Yep,
champions.
that is going into alcohol rehab. Yeah, it's going. But he's got.
Tomori's missed out. Lautaro Martinez has Dzeko arriving in the middle. Darmian's up in support
Yeah.
as well. Simon kept
Eddie
up
Kingston.
brilliantly there. That's great defending.
Brilliant defending from a very, very experienced player. And I never really thought there Lautaro Martinez could get away from Kier.
Yeah.
He was patient, the centre back, and he just waited for Martinez. to
All of
come through.
AEW is giving their support to John Moxley.
Skriniar. Searching cross towards Perisic. Santo Luciano with the
It's not that good now that they've.
The good of Italian football.
Keith
Andrea
Lee.
Pirlo there and Fabio Capello watching on. They all want the ticket for this one. Kessie.
There's probably that many legends involved in Milan and Inter. They all couldn't get in.
Tamori. Apparently Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been helping out Fikayo Tomori with his Italian lessons I was reading the other day. It's Tonali.
I feel as though he might have to be careful. I know what players are like. What an experience though. I'm very envious of the way Tomori's come over to Italy, playing for a club the size of Milan. Good luck to him. Fine young player.
Settled so well, I'm sure he will work his way back into the England squad.
Come on, Inter.
He's got a fantastic temperament. He's good on the ball. He can defend.
Come on, Inter.
And at his age, he's only going to get better.
Kier. Tomori.
Come on, Inter.
Brozovic.
Crucify him.
wide to Bastoni. Handanovic, Brozovic.
Or do you mean Bumboy in the card?
His fifth season now with Inter. Still only 26. Brozovic.
No, it's actually true. You two bum FIFA more than what Dale does.
Handanovic.
He, in theory, Brozovic in that three-man midfield should be the spare man. But Inter, Krunic is doing a good job stepping onto him.
God! Damn you! That's a pen! It's not a penalty! And it's an ex-Man United player who's caused the penalty. Who's got fouled. Matteo Darmian. Yep. Yeah, he's just got fouled in the box, and he got clearly fouled in the box this time.
Ballatore loses the ball. Actually, he's got half an eye on the ball. He's trying to take care of Darmian, and just gets.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he got all the play and no ball.
Inside the 18-yard box, the referee has made absolutely the right call. He got himself all over the place. See what Maldini thinks of it. He lost everyone there. Ballatore lost.
So he did.
He lost the flight of the ball. He got mixed up in terms of his position. In the end, it was panic stations.
Then.
Confirmation of a booking for Ballatore as well. What a costly challenge. A bit of a rush of blood to the head. So we're going to see a change.
Oh, they've changed the penalty.
It's
Martinez
this time.
Martinez is taking this one.
Calhanoglu, a former Milan player, had successfully converted the first. This time it's Lautaro.
Here we go, Martinez.
Who's got 6 games without a goal. To put Inter back in front in the derby.
Oh, it's a save! The keeper saved it. No, Martinez took the penalty.
Right, this game's got that absolute lot, hasn't it? What a save that is.
Chelsea did it when Jorginho kept missing, and Timo Werner took him and scored nearly all of his penalties.
But what a stop from Tatarusanu. Dives away to his right-hand side. It's a brilliant save.
Why change the penalty taker?
Do you know, it's one of them where actually I thought
Jurgen Klopp.
because once you put one down the middle, your options I think favour towards the goalkeeper only slightly. But only in the event after.
You guys like to stream, hit the thumbs button, hit the like, sub and subscribe if you are new.
Bastoni is the player down here. He was caught by Krunic.
Something I've always done.
Save that is the how quick he got down for such a big man as well.
Yeah, making it exact because it actually. No, I'm just saying because this game's really actually entertaining. For what it's more entertaining than the Napoli game. I'll actually say this one's a bit more entertaining. No, at least he has some. At least he's a Man United fan who actually can say bad things about Ronaldo if he's on a bad game, except for others who can't be asked to do it because they're too scared. No, you got. I like it when people have a bad game, but there are some people that are too afraid to do so. And it's most of the fan base. Yeah, and it's most of the fan base that is like that. Yeah.
It's something you don't really script for neither. If you're an Inter player, what do you do if you get 2 penalties in a game?
Do you think that that's a spur of the moment decision or something pre-ordained?
No, I would say spur of the moment. Very rarely does that ever come up in a topic of conversation inside the dressing room.
Calhanoglu sent it in there, and that's a good save by Tatarusanu. That's Milan going on the counter. They're raiding forward with Kessie.
What a game.
Inter rushing players back. Look how many players are on the edge of the box here.
But look how many Milan players are.
If you wanna say if you wanna say one person who's very deluded, his name is called Adam McCullough. He's deluded.
Is this the last game of the season? Remind me on.
Is that how Stephen? I think he said something. Some things he says are all right, but some things he can say could be absolutely rubbish. Depends on what he comes out and says.
But this is what you love to see, Adam. This is what you call a proper dog.
Yeah, the other one I don't like is Steve Howson. Sometimes he
He's fighting for every little cause.
doesn't say. Tries to make. Yeah, it's just when he tries to make some of the players that have played bad felt like they played good.
Both sets of fans will be loving this.
They're absolutely going at it, aren't they?
Yeah.
My mate's boss, who basically he'll be taking the mickey out of because we're top and they're not.
Tactics early on in the opening half an hour of this game, I think, have gone completely out the window.
He hardly plays him anymore because he's off. What else? He's too busy editing or busy doing other work for him.
Something's going to have to give perhaps here tonight. Milan are beating
And he also helps out. He also helps the mate.
Inter haven't
Yeah.
lost a league game at San Siro in more than a year. And there is
Yeah,
so much talk
and-
right now about Milan's consistency.
Yeah.
Rightly so, unbeaten in the
And he's even doing it-
You know, have only lost 2 of their last 33 league matches, beaten by you. In terms of Serie A, real top quality sides.
Come on, Ace. Come on. We need.
Notice officially now, as we expected, De Vrij
Come on.
has been credited
Come on.
with
Can we
that.
have that, Jules? Can we have some more goals, please?
Rafael Leao,
I'm actually enjoying this game.
Krunic.
Here comes Tonali. Oh, good shot. Just a bit too wide.
To him.
Worth the hit. I'm not sure on his left foot he could find a shot past Handanovic from 30 yards, though he might be
That's
going
it.
left, but the way the
Yeah,
keeper
that's the annoying thing. They run out of energy too quick.
But Leao's had a good start to this game.
Raheem Diaz.
Wow.
Back-to-back starts for him.
They're spot on there. They said that this. Wow.
To hold off Perisic, and Perisic was just too strong for him there.
Wow.
Oh, he got a little nudge in the back. Not
Yeah.
sure which.
I can't believe that.
Calabria wins it back. The referee's
Yeah.
playing a part
I can't believe that Trevor Paddock said that Man City game was worse. They said it was worse than the Liverpool game.
He gave that a while as well, didn't he, before giving the free kick?
Can't admit that far. Is it gonna be a yellow card?
He's had a brilliant start to the game, you have to say, the referee. All the big calls he's got correct. And as you said, he's trying to let the game go. Lovely skill from Diaz getting down that right side. Was there a push there from Perisic? Maybe just into the back.
It's going to be because we actually are 1 win away, which is Chelsea's, and that'll be so.
It's the tail of the tape.
Yep. Yeah, because you only need 1 win.
Maybe actually Martinez fancied the first penalty, but he gave it up to Channel.
And that's and that has to be domestically. It doesn't count for Champions League. Yep. So we only have to. So basically, we just have to beat Leicester, and then they get
There's
it.
so much drama still to come, you feel, in this derby.
Yep. If there's any Juventus players in that, then they'll be upgraded because they're already through.
On the edge of the box here for Milan.
Even though there's,
As they now make their way in, and Simon Kjaer came close to it.
yeah,
Ibrahimovic
even though
flicked by
into
Calhanoglu,
Juventus are through in our group, even though there's still an actual chance that Juventus could still finish second. Yeah, because if we beat them, we go level on points with them on goals scored.
Yeah,
that,
the National Futsal Series coming up at the weekend. It's the women's match day 4.
yeah,
First
yeah.
Saturday
So
morning. Saw BT
if
Sport 1.
you finish top of the group, you're through. If you're second, you go into a playoff round against a third place team in the Champions League, and the winner of that continues on in Europe, and then that's you're done. So you're not literally you just go through. It's just the Europa League and UEFA Conference League that are doing like the playoff leagues, the playoff rounds before the knockouts get underway. So it means that Europa, yeah, because it means then that so it means if you do the knockout, if you get through and you top your group at the end of it, you might not be playing European football again until about March. It's in February, it's knockout rounds. So you get a little bit of a rest when everyone else is going to be continuing the European playing in Europe.
To go of this first half.
What a save! Come.
Tempo, the tenacity's maybe just dropped a little bit.
Still 1-1, 36 minutes played.
The first 25 minutes or so, but up goes Brahim Diaz.
That's not a foul. He stumbled. That's not a foul. Get up, you dick. Get up, you dick. The player on this game, he's asking for a free kick and he wasn't even fouled. He might have got fouled at He was asking for a foul. He went for the challenge, and then it took him about 5 more seconds before he even fell over because he kept stumbling to try and stay up.
Won 3 Serie A titles. In fact, in all 3 seasons he was with Inter. I was reading Massimo Moratti, the former Inter president, was saying he hopes that Zlatan plays till he's 50. Going strong at 40. Calabria. Now Rafael Leao. He might hit this.
Oh, what a save and a set! Oh, he couldn't get the rebound. High, wide, and mighty.
And they work it really well. Milan towards their left-hand side. The ball was actually just trapped a little bit between Leao's feet. So therefore, the first.
Yep, and at the moment because Formula 1's happening at the moment. Yep. Yep, but the gap is only 1.6.
Kessie coming under pressure from Dzeko. Do seem to be targeting Kessie.
1.52. But Rangers, can you stop?
He's never really rushed. So he's a player.
But Rangers, can you start winning?
You can try and get close to him.
Again, the referee
Wow.
thought he was gonna let it go, but does eventually get
Arsenal
the free kick.
women's 3. Yep. Yep, they've literally just scored. It's another. Wow.
Milan
Yep.
making 8 league wins in a row tonight. You know, they've not done that since September 2006 when they won.
Oh, Chelsea a second. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Can you please lose the game so that Chelsea can go top? No, it's Arsenal, then Chelsea.
Again, looking to cut inside. Heavy touch, took it away from him.
Man City are 7th.
Tonali.
Wow. Yep. And then here we go. In the NFL, Las Vegas Raiders 16, New York Giants 20. The other one is Cleveland Browns 34, Cincinnati Bengals 10.
Caught there by Skriniar.
And Orlando Falcons are just right now, the Falcons have scored, so that's 24-6. They're up against New Orleans Saints. If anyone wants to know history, who's famously played for them was Goldberg.
It's a big responsibility, Don, that he's got tonight, though, isn't it?
Yep, Goldberg was
We all
part
know
of their
about Matteo
team
Hernandez
before he
and
came
how
into
important
wrestling.
the way that Pioli wants to play as well without him tonight through suspension.
Oh, absolutely. Matteo Hernandez missing for Milan.
Trying to find out who else. At the moment it is Buffalo Bills 6, Jacksonville Jaguars
He's
6.
enjoying his first Milan derby, Simone Inzaghi.
Here we go.
Clearance by Simone.
Carolina Panthers 6.
Ibrahimovic.
Here we go. Carolina Panthers 6. New England Patriots 24.
The Inter, who've had much the better of this fixture in recent years, Milan have only won one of the last 11 meetings in all competitions. 7 Inter.
Minnesota Vikings are winning, but not by much.
As we go into the final 5 minutes,
They are playing Baltimore Ravens and they're winning 24-17. And then the 49ers are playing the Arizona Cardinals.
Just hope both sets of coaches don't go in.
No, they don't start until 25 past 9.
I like how open and free it is, because you know Pioli and Inzaghi are going to try and tweak one or two things at half time. As I said, for a coach, it's a nightmare because.
Wow, Dallas Cowboys, you're crap. They're losing 19-0 to Denver Broncos.
Ibrahimovic. He couldn't bring it under his spell, but Krunic won it back and fouled Çalhanoğlu.
Well, it's the second or third attempt. The Milan players are getting right.
Border FIFA.
Çalhanoğlu. There's no real malice in the tackle from Krunic. He's trying to win the ball. Definite free kick though.
This game and the one that follows should tell us a great deal about Inter's development under Inzaghi. Directly after the international break, they host Napoli, who, like Milan, won 10 of their first 11 games. Held to a draw today, though, at home. Rafael Leao.
Wow.
Damian stood his ground very well there.
Whoever, wow, I never thought that. So, South Africa beat Wales today, or yesterday, 23-18. They're about to go and score a try that would have won the game for Wales if it wasn't for a pitch invasion who came on and got in the Welsh players' way.
Just seems to, under the coaching of Pioli, his confidence, his self-belief.
And and the manager of the Wales national team is absolutely fuming.
Certainly helped when Leao's allowed to go forward with a bit of freedom.
Tonali, the ball in, but it's too
Yep,
close to...
he's only fuming because literally an invader invaded or interfered with a player who was about to literally go and score a try. Yep, and literally that would have made it. That's how. Yeah.
Brozovic into space here for Barella. Final couple of minutes of this first half. Damian's on this near touchline, and now it's with Brozovic. Over to the left it goes, and Bastoni. Perisic looks again for Bastoni. It's a great pass to pick him out.
Oh, here comes Inter! Inter! Oh, the line! Oh, Inter nearly took the lead.
Çalhanoğlu hits it, and Lautaro Martinez.
Oh.
What was impressive about Inter there is how their passing was exceptional well down the left-hand side. Overload. Then at the far post, Perella, who's banging form. Maybe, just maybe, he could have took a touch.
Wow. One team has changed its name in rugby league. In rugby league, one team's changed its name.
It's Inter who are finishing the first half. The stronger of the two
Coventry Bears are now becoming the Midland Hurricanes.
Perisic looks to go on the outside this time. His cross is over towards Damian. Ajeko and Lautaro Martinez.
Oh, have you not scored that? Oh. How has Martinez not scored that? I can even score that with my eyes closed. And Cornwall is to host a new rugby league team. That's going to be interesting.
Lots of assists this season. I just wonder if maybe he could have took a touch, completely unmarked, but he feels as though he needs to get the shot away.
Is it good? Is that going to be another team that literally the governments of that sport want to bum boy and basically let them get away with everything?
But they're under a bit of pressure here. Inter won't want the half-time whistle. A minimum of 60 seconds. Added time at the end of the half. What have you made of this, Don?
It's been incredible.
Nope.
It's been more open than I thought.
Yeah. And I think because the World Cup next year for the Rugby World Cup, I think they might be doing the Rugby League season might be starting a bit earlier.
Exactly what you expect in a Milan derby.
Because they've already switched the grand final. They've already switched the grand final date. Yeah, they've now swapped it now to the 24th of September.
Yeah, but I thought it was accidental. He was trying to get his arms and his body in. He actually didn't catch him across the face. He caught him around the neck area.
Inch.
Chance to send one perhaps into the box here right at the end of the half.
We're looking towards Latan up against Skriniar. That might be Tonali's target.
Well, it was indeed up towards Ibrahimovic, but there was a foul on Skriniar.
That's the block off on Kier. It's one from the training ground. Good spot by the referee. What a half.
Yeah, frantic, frenetic, fantastic at San Siro. A brilliant derby so far. It was Ac against his former club who put Inter in front from the spot on 11 minutes. Then that own goal from Stefan de Vrij. We had a penalty save as well from Tatu Luciano as Inter looked to restore their lead but couldn't. So much to discuss for the two changes at the break. At half time, it is Milan 1, Inter 1.
Not a bad first half, that was.
Welcome to the King Power. It's Leicester versus Chelsea. I am Jamie. I'm Yuri. Come on, Joe. I am Mason. I am Reese. That's a sick finish. We play on BT Sport. It's Leicester versus Chelsea on BT Sport. Ben and Jerry's cookie dough was crammed so full.
Yep. Oh, Jurgen Klopp Oh, is he crying? Yeah, because Jurgen Klopp said he is blasting the referee call. He's saying that Alisson was fouled and saying that Cresswell should have seen red. He's saying that referee decision went against him, but you think most of the season they'll be going for you. Mad. Thank you very much for everyone who liked the stream. I highly appreciate it. No, because at the moment the league table is going our way because we'll still be top. I know. I can finally do dirty tackles.
James Horncastle here. James, the key moments from the first half. Let's begin with Inter.
So guys, vote on your think what you think of the first half between Inter Milan and AC Milan. Vote on the poll in the chat.
Trouble there. Had a couple of opportunities to offload, get himself out of trouble, but he doesn't see Çalhanoğlu.
He does kick Kessie first, though, doesn't he, Çalhanoğlu?
Yeah, it's quite clumsy from both. Çalhanoğlu becoming the fourth player to score
in his debut derby, having played for the other team in the previous edition of the Milanese derby. It's extraordinary with Crespo, and he celebrates in front of the
he's just caused some controversy there by saying that.
Well, it looked like we're going to see choreographies in the sort of Tomori.
Yeah, he said the real Ronaldo, which is the Brazilian Ronaldo, which is the real Ronaldo.
Oh, Jordan. But I mean, this is the great thing. Like, we all thought it was Tomori. No, it's Divide, but got props to Tomori for selling it.
We sold it.
We really believed it was his goal. Still do.
His celebration was a lot better than Çalhanoğlu's, which involved him getting pushed to the ground by Dzeko. Anyway, it was a mad first half, particularly the opening 25.
Oh, I'm doing well, just enjoying a good game between Inter Milan and AC Milan after watching Napoli bottle it, but we got a draw, which is better than losing.
And although he gets a little bit of the ball, we saw this last week, didn't we, with the Ibanez challenge on Ibrahimovic. And they changed.
But what a save!
Is the designated.
Koulibaly, what a player!
Clearly, after winning the first penalty, wanted to
oh yeah, good.
What a save from Tatarusanu, who of course is standing in.
Yeah, if Koulibaly was playing today, we would have conceded.
Saved that penalty from Salah at Anfield. I thought, wow, they're going to miss him on these penalties. Instead, no, because Tatarusanu's there.
Suspended.
Yeah, not just him, because there's also been some other great goalkeeping from him.
Yeah, no, there has indeed, although not with the hands. Great build-up. I mean, this is indicative of tonight, and indicative of the player. Alessandro Bastoni, the centre
1-1.
dribble there, pulling it back for Barilla. But it's a
1-1 in the end.
if you like, from Balotelli, who gave away the penalty. Great goal line clearance. Although, to be honest, the Milan players are queuing up to save that.
Okay, there are intriguing tactics.
No thanks. We got Koulibaly. We got Koulibaly who's better.
Incredibly entertaining fashion. We'll be back with the second half to see which, if either of these two sides, can get the upper hand in the Milanese derby. See you in a couple of minutes' time.
What about Phil Jones? Or you could have Eric. Or you could have Eric Bailly. Ah. Okay. No. His dad supports Fulham, so it wouldn't be good with me and Dale because we're Chelsea fans. Yeah, so it wouldn't work well. Even though Fulham are a good team at the moment, scoring 7 goals in their last game. Yeah, alright. Yeah, because it's... No, but you want to just say hi. It's like a quick hello and then goodbye. That's what you do. Quick nip in and nip out. Maybe. We already know what's going up from the... We already know what's going up from the... Yeah. Yeah, we already know what's going up from the Championship. It's going to be Fulham. Yeah, because the team cannot go up after winning a game 7-0. They've basically shown that they're going to be up there. Yep. People are thinking, is Mitrovic going to break the record for the most goals in a season in that league? The record is set by Ivan Toney. Equaled the record last season, which was like 30. He scored about 31 or 33 goals. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Yep, most goals. Yep, so the record, it just basically has to score 31 goals in a season. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, the record used to be 30, but now it's 33 now. And with the rate that Mitrovic is scoring goals at the moment, I think he'll do it. Yep. It's just a question that someone put because of how well Fulham are doing. He thought, and with him scoring a lot of goals, they thought, can he do it? But it depends if he can keep it up. Yeah.
He got the equaliser, but it was actually a De Vrij own goal. And then we saw loads of other things happen as well. Like that penalty saved by Tato Desamo. Everyone's fired up and it's 1-1 as we get ready for the second half. James, any changes?
We see Ante Rebic warming up. I think Milan press better with him on the team. More mobile outfit. But he's just coming back from an ankle injury, so it might be a bit of a surprise to see him get the nod instead of Olivier Giroud. Zlatan has been pretty quiet so far. We've seen, I think as Don was saying, Milan emptying the midfield, Kessie coming deep, so that the fullbacks can really get forward and lay out, and Diaz coming dribbles. They haven't been able really to get Zlatan into the game. Kalulu looks like he's the one going to be coming on, maybe for Balotore.
Okay. The manager's making their final preparations for the second half. Quick mention for the fact that while we're heading into another international break next week, the National League action will continue for you here on BT Sport. We've got Stockport against Bromley live.
Stockport, brilliant.
Saturday from 5 p.m. Excellent. Stockport, Bromley. So Milan into the second half, and our commentators Don Hutchison and Adam Summerton.
Thank you, James. Yeah, the Milan players keeping their Inter counterparts waiting here. And it is indeed Kalulu.
Come on, Inter.
On here. Just waiting for official confirmation.
No, what about Dixon Boner?
As James was saying, suspect that it will be Balotore who was booked in the first half.
No, it's a player.
This is a fixture that has so far lived up to its considerable hype. It's far from done.
Yeah, because he was actually shit.
Fantastic game. Very entertaining game.
Dixon.
For a Milan derby. Lots of fans around the world are absolutely loving this. Although on social media from Giancarlo Ronaldo, a Fiorentina fan who's watching the game, he says, who takes Inter's third pen?
Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, when Dale said Dixon Bonner, that news is hilarious.
Get it again.
No. Edin Dzeko, go safe.
No, I was laughing. It was just funny. It was like Dixon Bonner. Then you have Dixon Boner.
Been so entertaining. I think Pioli's made the right decision taking Balotore.
Oh, it's just funny.
He said Adam on the yellow card. He looked a little bit nervy in that first 45 minutes, making some strange decisions.
Here we go then. Big 45 minutes ahead.
Second half on the way,
These two sides, these two great rivals
and then we'll
at the moment.
do that.
For real treat in that first.
See what you guys have voted for in the chat.
More of it to come. As Çalhanoğlu there seemed to be blocked off by Tonali, and it's an early free kick.
See what people have voted in the poll. 100% said boring. How can it be boring? It's 1-1 if it chances either end.
You do have to wonder whether the Milan derby has gone a bit soft. No play, has been sent off in the last 15 league meetings between these two.
So guys, put your question in the chat. What you guys, just put a question in the chat and we'll have a nice conversation. It's Milan 1, Inter Milan 1, and Inter Milan are going to win this game.
League games between these two without a red card.
And then you say that, and then you see Vidal warming up. And you think that's a bad cut. The game comes on.
So Çalhanoğlu to take it. A minute into the second.
Yeah, 89 and 90. 89, 90.
Maybe caught them out a bit here, Barella. It's Bastoni to float one in towards.
Oh, we are. I have faith.
It will be a corner.
I have faith.
Fast. I could be wrong.
Didn't watch. You didn't watch first. Okay. That's
Both sets of players were appealing.
Inter Milan corner.
To take the corner kick here for Nerazzurri. We've got plenty of blue and black forwards.
Morning to walk on the catwalk.
It was by Kalulu.
The Inter had that big chance just before half time. It was a lovely move when Dzeko knocked one down for Lautaro Martinez.
Come on, Inter, get a winner. Get a second just so we can stay top of the league.
Take the throw in. Dzeko will flick on. It's Tomori.
The guy who says he wants to play, who could have played for England but decided to play for shitty ass Jamaica.
Kessie.
Well, Darmian's fuming because he wants a handball. It looked like a handball. I'm just not sure if.
Oh, could it be another penalty to Inter Milan? Could it be a free kick?
Appeal.
Could it be a free kick to Inter again? Because of enough this time for handball. I didn't know because all I just saw was them one player complaining. I didn't see the thing before it. Oh, it's a free kick. They were just saying he was asking for handballs, so it could have been anyone on the pitch.
Inter seek to profit from that. We've had 3 minutes now of the second half. The ball.
So it's a free kick to Inter.
Milan half.
This is his speciality. Chanolu. Free kicks and corners.
Superb set piece taken. There's no shortage of options in the
Ball's
box.
crossed in. It's a header. Oh!
Euros highest in the box.
Oh, heading Dzeko, you fish.
Terrific player in the air. Just maybe went a little bit early. Just couldn't keep it down.
Inter dominant at the start of this second half, aren't they?
Well, it's a partnership you've got to keep an eye on. Dzeko and Martinez. Two excellent players.
Krunic to Kessie. Rafael Leao, chance for him to stretch his legs. Raheem Diaz.
Here comes Milan. Here comes Inter Milan. AC Milan. AC Milan.
Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan. Away.
He might swivel
Shove it up, you Zlatan.
One, I think originally once he seen the ball land, Ibrahimovic, he played what he thought was the right pass towards Diaz, just a yard short.
Calabria's cross.
Handball.
Handball there by Ibrahimovic, and it was.
Well done, ref, for calling that handball. Cheating little rat.
No, so far though.
That's famous last words with him around.
Well, exactly, because big players step up in the very biggest of games. He won't mind that, Zlatan, he's still a presence. They'll be home, how long?
I'm not bold.
He leaves them on.
I'm not bold. Thank you. I'm not bold. Thank you very much. I've actually got hair.
Zlatan and Olivier Giroud just trying to mix their minutes up, trying to keep the pair of them fresh.
Milan on a 7-game winning streak.
There you go. There it is. Hair.
Make it 8 in a row.
That if I was bold, I'd have 0 hair on me.
Tonight, Kessie.
I wonder if it just might be the game for Ante Rebic. He's on the bench for Milan tonight. Terrific.
This is hair.
He's missed the last 7, hasn't he, with an ankle injury, but is back available, as Don says, to Stefano Pioli's an option, isn't he?
Well, he brings energy. And that's the only thing that's missing from Giroud's game at his age, and Zlatan. And Rebic works hard.
Look at this run here from Darmian, spotted by Çalhanoğlu. It's a wonderfully weighted pass. And Lautaro Martinez.
Go on.
Çalhanoğlu. Dzeko. Are they building up to something here? It's blocked by Calabria, corner Inter.
Darmian's, I think, had a good game tonight. Down that right-hand side for Inter.
Wow. Ooh.
Back even the same to Ballatore in the first half.
How has no one been able to beat this record in the most goals in a Premier League season? The record is actually 34, which is held by Alan Shearer and Andy Cole when he played for Newcastle. So no one ever since them two have played has managed to get anywhere near into 34 to breaking it. No one's got anywhere near. But Kevin Phillips has the record for the most goals in a debut season, which is 30.
These sides really have shared the goals about this season. Inter have 12 different scorers.
Yeah, Sunderland in 1999-2000 season.
Case ahead of this weekend. So many potential match winners out there tonight. Who will step forward in the derby?
When he was playing with a team with Torre Andre Flo and Kevin Kyle.
The tuck and the shirt there.
Yeah, he was.
Depends on how the referee sees that one when the ball's clipped up towards Ibrahimovic. Two players got a chunk of each other's shirts.
Ibrahimovic, Pioli's coach, out on the pitch, isn't he?
Robin Banks. What a name.
To orchestrate things as well. Want to make the most of every second of these big games. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who knows how many more of them he's got left.
I'm not performing seal match. I'm doing okay. That ball's crossed in. Header. Header. Oh.
Everybody in the end.
It wasn't the greatest of free kicks. That's why it confused everyone. It was too flat from Tonali. I think Kessie was just trying to keep it alive. Skriniar done well getting these arms out of the way. There's talk of Zlatan maybe signing an extension to his contract.
Be surprised, would you? 3 goals in 5 league games so far this season. Clearly having to manage his minutes, but that's pretty understandable at the age of 40.
Yeah, and even the knock-on effect, like he's having on probably the likes of Tamori, young players that are playing against him in training every day.
So many of the players don't have said, and I think Tamori's about them. He's almost like an older brother to a lot of the players in the squad, always looking to give advice. And I'd imagine 1 or 2 choice words at times as well.
Exactly, it's
Spot.
It's exactly what you need when you're a youngster. You need to be kept on your toes, and you're learning off the likes of Ibrahimovic. That must be incredible for the likes of Tamori and the younger players.
That's not a foul, ref. Ibrahimovic, stop going down like a baby.
Ibrahimovic. Up towards Rafael Leao. Just off Damian. It's rolled out by Handanovic. Barella. Lovely.
Oh, he's just absolutely being sold a dream. Oh!
Onto the roof of the net.
Well, that was classic.
Oh, unlucky.
Ball drilled in. Lautaro Martinez's back foot on the away. He allowed it here just to get away from his marker. And then he chops onto his right foot. Just took deflection as it went over the crossbar. That's how dangerous he can be.
In Korea, his club teammate have both been called up to the latest Argentina squad. 10 gone in this second half. Kessie wins it in the air. Damian. Brozovic. Perisic. Chance to cross for him. In towards Bastoni and the volley. And
Ooh.
Lautaro Martinez couldn't apply the touch. Calhanoglu fired it across goal.
Well, that was a big chance for Calhanoglu. He would have been trying to hit this with a bit of cut spin, bit of fade. He'd have been aiming for the far post, hoping it was just going to bring it back. And he struck it too true. He hits that with a bit of fade.
Language, Timothy.
He's definitely going for goal.
Language, Timothy.
Zanetti there in the middle of the Inter hierarchy. It's great, isn't it, to see Zanetti involved at the top of the club at Inter and Maldini involved at the top of the club at Milan. It's how it should be, isn't it, really?
Yeah, exactly.
And both, it would seem to
Oh, that's not nice.
getting things right off the
That's not nice.
a huge part of the battle for these two clubs to get back to past glories. Certainly seems to
It's you that chose to play that.
positions of power.
I won't be going on it because I'm not going on the PlayStation tonight.
Ball into the middle. Frustrated with himself, but he has won a corner.
Well, the youngster done terrific too. They got
Having a break.
lovely play from a wide area into the front man, third man running. Bastoni was the player that got forward.
Yeah, because I was out all day. I'm a legend, thank you very much.
Taken short here to Brozovic, an improved angle for Chalobah.
Yeah.
Back it goes to Brozovic. Maybe one pass too many there, needed to go into the box. Now maybe there's the counter-attack on Tonali up against Damian.
I'm a legend, a legend.
Surely. Thought, real time, I thought Darmian had a chunk of Tonali's shirt. To be fair, Tonali stayed on his feet.
I think if he had it gone down, he probably would have got a free kick.
Come on. It's been a very entertaining game of football.
Brozovic.
Or Inter from that corner, they overcomplicated that move.
Come on, Inter, get another goal.
Trying to work an angle.
Double change.
Oh, you're bringing on one player name that I can't pronounce.
Happy with what he's seen at the start of this second half.
Shove it up you, Milan, AC Milan.
He's one of those coming on Rebic to Brahim Diaz. Hasn't really.
Is it Salah, whatever his name is?
Final third, Salamakis comes on here. Recently signed a new contract till 2026.
Salah, yeah, because
Rebic makes
I have to wait for the commentators to say it, to know how to pronounce it before I even say it.
injury. And it's Rafael Leao who makes way for him.
Yeah, I thought it might have been.
No, it's Salamaka, or Salamakis.
Wants more energy on the pitch. That's what Salamakers, the sure rate.
Yeah, because that's how the commentators are saying it.
Good minutes in the bank though for Brahim Diaz, just shy of an hour. It's good for his fitness. Salamakis is a player that will play on that right-hand side for Milan, and he will work for fun. You watch him get back in here now, help Calabria.
Perisic up against Calabria. Corner.
Straight away there, Salamakis doubled up with Calabria to try and stop Perisic putting that cross in the box.
It's almost an hour gone in the derby at San Siro. Inter seek to get back in front.
Then it must be.
Taking the lead from the spot. Goal scored by this man who takes the corner. Into
Go on.
the near post.
Oh,
And Salamakis headed clear. Back it comes for Çalhanoğlu.
go on, put it in the box.
Stoney.
Go on. Oh, you cheeky little git.
Yet another Inter corner. Perisic is suggesting there might have been an arm involved there.
Yeah, I think the referee does the right thing though. At best for Inter would have been a free kick, but you might as well just give the corner because it wasn't really clear. Arm was slightly high.
Come on, Inter, get a goal, please. We need you to help us in the league.
The front man too many times so far.
To your pace on that one.
Oh, that's the ball. Oh, you absolute donkey.
Tato Rashani needs an option here, and clearly he didn't feel he had a good enough one.
Yeah, personnel-wise for Milan, Salamakis will play on the right-hand side. Rebic will go down the left, and Krunic will now play as a 10. Same position as Brahim Diaz.
Milan 16 Serie A games unbeaten since losing to Lazio at the Olimpico back in April. Of course,
Come on, Inter, we need you.
defeat the season.
We are top leagues, we're top league. We are top leagues, we're top league. We are top leagues, we're top league.
Before he wants energy, but wants two players that can try and take care of Perisic and Damian, who are starting to have an effect for Inter.
Dale's actually done it twice.
By Davide Calabria to get away from Perisic.
Scorpion kick.
Salamakis.
Because he knows what button to use.
Kalulu. Salamakis.
Uh-huh.
The assist king in Serie A this season, the most assists. You want him at the top end of the pitch, just picking one or two passes. He's worked hard enough for his team.
There have been some differences. Yes, it's a similar
Oh, what a disgrace.
by Inter under Conte, but there have been tweaks, and the onus on Barella perhaps to do more going forward has been one of those under Inzaghi. He has got those 5 assists this season, as Don has alluded to. Free kick here for Inter.
He's a fine young player as well, isn't he?
Come on, Inter, you bet. You should be winning this game.
He's got a wonderful eye for the game. Good vision. His passing's good.
Damian comes right forward here by Skriniar.
Go on.
Eddie Dzeko, Çalhanoğlu wanted it. and
Go on.
got it. Perisic is calling for it.
No.
Barella, Brozovic. Finally does come across to Perisic a little belatedly.
Well, that's
Someone's
how
dying.
the game in the second half. Bastoni's got forward, Skriniar's got forward. They're going for the win here.
Huh.
Tonali, well they need to, I guess, don't they, when you look at the table. Oh, really well played that by Rebic. Driving forward, Ibrahimovic waits in the middle, De Vrij. And it clear for Inter. The referee here has stopped the play with an Inter player down, and you can hear the reaction of the Milan supporters to that decision.
Well, Damian went all in to try and stop Rebic down the left-hand side. He lost out, so I just wonder if maybe he's hurt his shoulder with an awkward landing. He might have caught an accidental one, but there was no foul in my opinion. He's just looking for that cross towards Zlatan. Couldn't quite find him.
He's holding his hamstring there, isn't he, Barella?
Well, we'll see if Damian got a knock towards the face. He got an accidental one across the throat. He'll be fine.
Just on Salamakas, but already getting further instruction from Stefano Pioli.
This is where, unlike the first half, when it was a crazy 45 minutes, the two coaches now got into the players' half
They
time,
did at half-time.
and now they're starting to talk tactics, which was always going to be the case, because I can't remember seeing a crazier game in the way until the first 45. It was, I didn't want to be cruel by saying it, but I'll say it. It was like watching an under 13s game, under 14s game. Everyone was just chasing the ball. The coaches have gone, right, let's have enough of that. Let's do it properly.
Kessie. In.
Oh, come on, Inter.
Kalulu. Simon Martinez caught Tonali there after the ball had gone. Martinez telling the Milan midfielder to get back to his feet. Calabria's been beaten to that. Now it's a little out of position. Perisic.
Oh, Ivan. Ivan. Oh.
By Tomori, and Çalhanoğlu won the header. Eddie Dzeko, Barella. Tomori read what was coming really well.
They're starting to have an effect in wide areas now. I tell you, the fitness levels of all the players on show is very impressive.
Will be tested further, won't they? 25 minutes to go. Damian's
Go on, that's a ball.
Perisic, Dzeko.
Oh, you cheeky little git.
He wasn't far off finding him either.
Çalhanoğlu, his sort of range.
Oh.
Came off Simon Kjær. Salamakas. Milan worked their way out here. Well won back by Barella, did brilliantly there. Just nudged Ante Rebic off the ball.
And he had to as well, because Rebic was away.
Have to give credit, don't we, really, to Inter? The fact that losing Lukaku has barely reduced their goal threat, statistically anyway. They've scored, well now, 29 goals so far this season. Same number of games going into this weekend. They'd only scored one less to this weekend compared to the same stage last season. Here's Rebic, twisting and turning, and his shot deflected behind, and it's a corner.
I know what I'll be doing after this. Open up my... I'm going to open up my squad. I'm going to open my squad battle rewards after this game.
Probably why Inter haven't missed Lukaku as much.
No, because I want to just open them up. I just want to open them up. Because I can't really do anything unless I open them up. Because I got a squad battle reward, because it says squad battle, so before you go on and play your next week of it, you gotta see what you're finished.
I wonder if we might just see that in the latter stages of this game, because
Shit house, whoever said come on Milan, whoever said come on Milan, have it up your ring piece.
Vidal, who is going to come on here for Inter. He's yet to start in Serie A this season. His 2 starts both in the Champions League. I don't know if you saw it.
It's not gonna happen. And also I'm gonna get something good in my rewards.
Just recently.
I don't mind it where.
I read a report a couple of weeks back, I'm not even sure if it's a report, that he sees his hairdresser every single day.
Here comes Milan with a corner. Oh, he shanked it out for another corner.
Lautaro Martinez. Now, obviously had to scan that. It looks like a hamstring injury for Barella. So disappointing for him to have to come off, and ever present for Inter in all competitions this season. Signed that new deal this week as well. Ibrahimovic at the back post. Will it yet reach him? It did.
Oh, just went by Ibra.
Bending up for him.
You're not that good, aren't you?
Big man was
Ah.
the ball landed to him. Heels away towards the far post, and he thought left foot, I'll bend that into the stanchion. Just started it a yard or two too wide.
Will he leave his mark on this fixture, you wonder? His 400th domestic league goal, his 150th in Serie A against Roman recently. Here's Salamakis. Nutmeg by Bastoni. Perisic. Çalhanoğlu kept it well. Brozovic. Darmian's out wide. It's the pass to try and Vidal. It's Kessie who brings it forward now for Milan. It's a poor ball.
That's a foul. Well done, ref.
It's the foul.
Book Ibrahimovic, the cheeky little git.
See what he was going for. He's trying to play around the corner. Trying to play a little wall pass. The definite foul there from Ibrahimovic.
That is a foul. You Swedish shit house.
I just got that image of Vidal going into his barber's every single day, and the barber being a little bit scared as he goes in every day, and he just wafts the scissors above his head, not even touching him. There you go.
So Benacer is going to be coming on. Lautaro Martinez chasing this. Calabria with the up and under. Dzeko with the header. Lautaro Martinez is taken away from him by Kjaer, and Kessie with the clearance up to
Come on.
Ibrahimovic.
He's just struggling, Ibrahimovic, to try and keep hold of the ball for Milan, which is his strength. So that must be a worry for Pioli.
De Vrij played well though, hasn't he, Don?
Good player. It's a good trio, to be honest, in Skriniar, De Vrij and Bastoni.
So Tonali is the man who makes way here for Ismail Benacer. He's the only one of the 3 options in there, along with Kessie and Tonali, to start against both Roma and Porto. Ismail Benacer, but found himself on the bench today.
Come on, Inter.
Emos Salamakis.
Yes.
Dzeko with the
Yes.
tackle.
Yes. Yes. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Caught by Kalulu, he got 2 bites at that. Vidal.
What a chance. A little bit surprised that Kjaer got out muscled from Edin.
How has he not scored that? Vidal, you're better than that.
Big chance from Vidal.
You look at the end of the first half as well, and in this second 45 too, Inter have certainly had chances to retake the lead, plenty of them. They have been a little wasteful in front of goal.
Yeah, this was the biggest chance I.
Come on, Inter.
Couple of good blocks from Kalulu, but he would have fancied that as the ball was played back towards him from Edin Dzeko. Didn't quite put it in either corner. Too central with the strike.
Come on.
Inter corner. Comes out here to Marcelo Brozovic. Just to let you know that we have the National Futsal Series for you live on Saturday, 9 o'clock start for the women's match day 4. That's on 1, and on the same channel the following day it's the men's match day 4. Slightly later start time, 10:15.
Come on.
Damian was caught after the ball had gone there. Skriniar. Brozovic.
I think Pioli has to be thinking about a change at the top end of the pitch for Milan just to try and get them back into this game.
He'd be loath to take off Ibrahimovic, even though it's been one of his quieter games, just because of what a big game player he is.
Yeah, you just wonder though, when you're watching him, I wonder if he's just starting to fatigue in this game. He's not had a lot of service, he's working hard enough.
Tamori.
And they would have the option of playing Rebic through the middle if needed.
Perisic. Bastoni. Vidal. Damian. Just to return it to
Go on.
Damian.
Oh.
Tata Dushani was there. Benacer with a good ball. Now a chance for the Rossoneri to get forward. Inter rushing players back. They're a bit stretched here.
Yeah, and they got an injury, couldn't quite see who it was in real time. Inter.
What a poor pass though, in the circumstances. It's a waste.
There's an Inter player down at the top end of the pitch, I couldn't quite see who it was.
Well, the Milan supporters wanted them to carry on.
Dzeko immediately signalled over to the bench he was done.
It's De Vrij stretching out here as well.
Well, I'm not surprised.
So Correa, and he followed Inzaghi from the Olimpico to San Siro in the summer, is going to come on here. Has been named in the
Oh,
Olympic
Carrera's
side.
coming on. And so is Dumfries.
Is going to come on here too. As we move into the final quarter of an hour at the derby. Dzeko's race
Wow. Wow. I never thought I'd be seeing this. Edin Dzeko's injured.
scored against Milan, particularly at San Siro as well. 4 of his 5 goals against Milan have come at this stadium, but won't get one tonight.
Like Pioli when he
The reason I can tell he's injured because he...
Zavi's now doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Dumfries be an excellent signing for them. And he can
Oh,
run.
Damian's gone off and the
That's put a shift in.
Denzel Dumfries is on. Shows your speed, Dumfries.
Can go box to box very easily.
Yeah.
Final 15 minutes then.
The only reason Dzeko went off is because he's injured.
Kier. Up towards Ibrahimovic.
Correa.
Got the right side of it.
And he needs better service than that.
It's a loose one from Rebic. First involvement for Dumfries. Rebic into the toe for the error. Needs to get the throw in.
Perisic. Rebic has got a terrific appetite for the game.
Because he might be...
He's not sure
Yeah.
of work.
Perisic.
Because he might be doing well in that league.
Looks the room for the cross and now plays it back. Çalhanoğlu. Rather awkward as he played that into the box. Here's Brozovic. Correa forced back by Kea. Vidal. Correa. And they move through the gears here. Çalhanoğlu. Perisic, Correa in the box. Lautaro Martinez in the box. Dumfries in there now too. Perisic sends up the cross, but behind it goes.
Really good defending though from Davide Calabria. There's a box of tricks. Perisic, he can cut back onto his right foot. He's got a trick with a step over going towards the byline on his left. Calabria read it.
The big Premier League game to look forward to on BT Sport directly after the international break from the King Power Leicester against Chelsea. It's on Saturday the 20th of November, and then it's Shevchenko against Mourinho at Marassi, Genoa against Roma Sunday the 21st of November. Great to have Shevchenko in the dugout in Serie A.
Played in Marassi for Liverpool in the Cup Winners' Cup. One of my favourite stadiums in Italy. What an atmosphere.
Certainly should be for the visit of Roma. Next live Sunday night Serie A.
Wow. Wow. 6 hours ago, Andrei Shevchenko is the new Genoa manager.
Clubs set such high standards in Serie A last season. You wondered whether they could match them this season, but Milan are actually
And his first game, it's going to end up being Andrei Shevchenko versus Jose Mourinho.
in that respect have an identical point tally and win draw loss record.
But he already knows he can do well as a manager because he did actually not too bad with Ukraine.
There to be won. I think if you're in a Milan camp, you would take a point.
No, but you didn't expect Ukraine to go as far as they did.
Keeps Inter a few points behind. So the onus really is on Inter to win this.
So basically, people are going to expect Genoa to do quite well, try and get quite high up because they've got a Shevchenko as manager now. So it's going to be quite a lot of pressure. Bologna.
Davide Calabria. Calabria again. Kessie. Ibrahimovic. So an arm involved there. The referee said no. Calabria. Again, there's another opportunity.
Oh, Dries Mertens.
Service into Ibrahimovic where he
I thought he would have gone Dries. Yeah, he would have gone, yeah, Mertens because he's that good. But just, yeah, do enough for us today.
Kessie. Kalulu.
No, he was good when he played. Yeah, he played well at other clubs as well. Just Napoli has been more prolific.
Ante Rebic getting his body in.
I think it was PSV.
Forget about the ball. Get your body in. Draw the foul. Zlatan fancies it as he did against Roma.
Similar
last week.
distance, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And I was critical of the goalkeeper Patricio and Roma's wall. So Inter have to be brave here. And Handanovic has to make sure that wall is lined up correctly. Because he will be taking this shot on. Zlatan. And he will fancy it.
Handanovic, who will have seen that free kick scored by Ibrahimovic.
Come on, don't let this get score.
Almost rooted to the spot, the goalkeeper. Can Zlatan Ibrahimovic repeat the feat?
Well, Patricio made the mistake of going on the wall side where Handanovic...
Come on, don't let them score.
Responsibility is to the left side, and that's where Patricio got beaten.
Final 10 minutes of the derby.
Do not let this guy score. Please. Zlatan Ibrahimovic on a free kick.
There, he stood there as well, but surely it will be Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, what a save!
By Handanovic.
Straight at the keeper, but with power.
Well to his right. Rebic looking to keep it going.
That was a very good save from Handanovic. Again, I'm not sure how brave that Inter ball was. Zlatan took the shot on the angle from distance. That seemed to go through that wall.
Switch of play here to Salamanca's brilliantly controlled. And Ibrahimovic was there. Skriniar got to
Oh,
his
Ibra
defence.
nearly scored.
Benacer was urged to shoot but didn't. Inter penned in for the moment. Over towards Ibrahimovic, who won the knockdown. Great knockdown.
Oh, how have you hit that over? How on earth did you hit that over?
Milan on top for the moment.
Good spell for Milan. They've stood a couple of crosses up towards the far post where Zlatan is going to be strong. He knocks that one down. Let's have a look at that wall again. Wasn't the best. Handanovic pulled off a really, really good save. Took no chances.
So often the man for the big occasion. It's tense, it's nervous, it's
Oh, Tamiri Bakayoko. What another shy player.
come on here into the Rossoneri midfield, and it's Krunic who's going to make way.
He is. No, he's still actually owned by us.
Decision that from Pioli.
You don't what?
Certainly will provide renewed energy in that midfield. And Lautaro Martinez coming off here, and Alexis Sanchez is the man to replace him. Got his first goal of the season in that 3-1 win at Sheriff. 30 seconds after coming off the bench, they take a similar impact this time. DiMarco, a swap at the back as well, coming on for Bastoni.
Come on, Inter.
Salamanca's Benacer.
Come on.
Care. Salamanca's. First involvement here for Bakayoko. He's found Salamanca's. Should be a corner.
I think Vidal's claiming the last touch came off. Salamanca.
Yep.
The referee wasn't the spot, that hard one for the referee.
Of course, Inter now 19 league titles, Milan on 18, level pegging for so long. Milan want to redress the balance. Chasing the Scudetto this season, could they find a winner in the closing stages? In towards the near post. It comes back to Benacer, it's a crowded penalty area. Benacer with the cross, Ibrahimovic.
No! No!
And Benacer
Get it out!
And Bakayoko's pass and cleared by DiMarco. Vidal.
Oh, you shit house.
Goal was screaming for a handball, for a penalty.
Rebic. Salamanca's
What?
in the box. Ibrahimovic is in there too.
Milan nearly scored, but they basically... Oh, AC Milan nearly scored. But they nearly fluffed their lines up because one guy just decided, I'm going to hit it, but he air kicked it. He air kicked.
This is the penalty shout. I think again the referee's made the right call. Correa's hands and arms were down by his chest.
If he's talking English, then it would either be like Tammy Abraham or it would be Tomori.
Calabria. Perisic with the pass. They're looking to play their way out. Brozovic. They've just upped it, haven't they?
If it-
Milan in terms of the energy, the intensity.
If it's Tomori, he's not a winger.
Just about the hour mark of the game. Milan
Yeah.
Brought any energy. He always make the changes.
For Kyle.
Now they've got this second wind.
Oh, it's Chelsea. He's not on loan at Chelsea. Chelsea.
Care with the header.
Depends on who it. Ah, I might know who it is. You wanna?
Salamanca's
Loftus Cheek, yeah, Loftus.
work it out wide. It's probably the route to go.
He's never been a centre back. It might be that some people might put centre back on him.
Milan dominating the ball at the moment. Calabria. Care.
Just got a little
He
bit
plays in more.
of it.
Yeah, but if you look carefully, he can play more than one position, but his dominant position will be right mid.
Lead service. Skriniar. Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, see,
Calhanoglu.
yeah, because he just.
Again, Milan
Let
with
me have a look.
Benacer. Now this could be interesting. Rebic. Kessie makes the run beyond it.
Yeah,
Great block it was too from
Yeah.
Skriniar. Ibrahimovic.
yeah. Loftus Cheek can play as a cam, a CM, a right mid, and a right winger.
Salamanca's.
But his main,
Of Calhanoglu. Calabria.
yeah, but his main position is a central attacking mid.
Was on there perhaps, and it's placed. Wide in the ends from Kalulu.
Salamanca is asking the linesman for a potential handball just here. Again,
If it,
his arms are down by his side.
because he's ready. Sometimes,
Towards the top corner, never coming back.
yeah, yeah, because
They are looking to force the issue here though, Milan.
yeah, that is true.
For a point. As the suspended Teo Hernandez watches on along there with the injured Romagoli. Their side look the more likely to win this right now.
I would agree.
Rule breakers are really extremely hard to pack. They're one of the hardest cards to pack are rule breakers.
The type of occasion where you just never know.
Report.
We move towards the final minute of normal time. Dumfries with a header. Salamanca.
I bought that one.
Getting forward in support too.
Oh my god, he hit the post! Oh my!
What a chance to win it.
How unlucky from Milan's point of view.
Oh my god, how have Milan not won that? How has Milan not won this game?
Kessie in, he took the shot from distance.
Milan have hit the post, and then, yeah, AC Milan had a shot from distance, hit the post. Rebound to Kessie, who you think, is he going to slot this in? He just has to beat the keeper, and what he does, he puts it wide.
The strike was good.
And he was literally just 3 yards.
Couple of inches inside that post and it was in.
Yeah, Dale's gone ages ago.
You know, on the rebound for Kessie. Ibrahimovic. Bakayoko. Final seconds of the 90. Rebic.
Always know, Adam, in this type of fixture, you get one more chance. Inter will get one more chance in the game, and so will Milan.
Wow. Wow. Rennes beat Lyon 4-1.
By Pioli have really affected the game in the closing
Can't we-
stretches in a positive way for Milan.
Wow.
I'm not sure I can say that for the changes made by Inzaghi.
Yeah, I think I would agree. That's the dynamics of the game. I wouldn't blame Inzaghi for swapping Darmian for Dumfries. He's just not had an impact on the game because Milan have been strong. Wing backs have been pushed back.
What are you on about?
Benacer has had a good impact.
Because he went on loan to AC Milan, and AC Milan actually liked him because he actually was doing well defensively.
Ibrahimovic.
And it was an option to buy, and it was an option to buy it. Yeah, it was an option to buy at the end of it anyway.
Good tackle.
The referee was right on top of that.
He wasn't getting in the team because he was being outed by like Thiago Silva. No one's gonna out Thiago Silva out the team.
He ran inside the 18-yard box waiting for the cross. That's the tackle from Vidal, which was a good one. And Rebic was a bit late.
Yeah, and he's doing really well at Inter at AC Milan. He's playing.
The minimum of 3 minutes.
Tomorrow's playing nearly every game for AC Milan this season.
It's going to have to be very, very late if we're to get a winner here. Was there a handball? There was. pretty much dominated the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, Tammy Abraham playing at Roma.
Have hit the post through
Yeah,
Scamacca's.
but we've got a
Don't you?
yeah, but we've got a release clause on him for that one. So if you ever want to sign him back, we can.
Tell you, you can't fault the referee's performance tonight.
So we got like first, yeah, 'cause we got first choice on him.
You got absolutely spot on. Tamori's hands were a little bit high.
Yeah, but at the moment we got an.
It's the right call.
We're playing a striker who's not a striker in Kai Havertz, and he's actually scoring.
Now you think if you're Inter, it's their last chance in the game. Can they take it? Have they got the quality?
Final
And
minute.
they have one, and there's one Scots. Yeah, there's one in, yeah, Aiden said there's one in, there 4 English, but 1 Scot.
Their first penalty. Calhanoglu will take it.
He plays for Bologna, and he's only 19 years of age, and his name's called Aaron Hickey,
Sanchez is a long far post.
Calhanoglu plays it in a pace, and it seems
who they
to
bought
be
from,
with the defensive
yeah,
player.
and he's been that good that he's also been, that he's had an interest from like Roma and AC Milan. And he's only 19.
Perisic with the throw in.
I think if I was
So it ends all square.
get in, we're still top of the league. Ah,
Had opportunities
get in.
to win it in that second half. Arturo Vidal, one of those players, guilty perhaps of missing a good opportunity.
Yes, yeah, it's Musiala who used to play. We used to be at Chelsea.
For a point in the end. Really entertaining derby there.
Yeah, but he was originally English.
Time. Milan 1, Inter 1.
Many thanks to Adam Summerton and Don Hutchison.
Full time, Inter Milan 1. Inter Milan 1, AC Milan 1. Like, subscribe to the button notification, don't forget to post, and I'll see you guys on Friday for for England versus Albania. Like, subscribe, blue is the colour.